What's up, guys? Today is really exciting because guess what came in the mail today? It is a really nice tripod I got from a website called Flip. I used a coupon and got 80% off. So this was only 13 bucks instead of 45. Today we're going to be looking at a Stihl HC150. It needs a new coil because this one's bad. And see other things that are wrong with it if there are. Put you guys in my nice new tripod. It's really nice and tight. You can pivot it down. You can raise it with a little knob. So you guys can go up or down. I'll leave you guys up so you can see everything that's happening. Leave it just like that. Okay, so we know about the coil is bad in it. That's why I threw it across the room. I think I gave it a carb clean already. Has really good compression, as you see me turning it over. Let's see what the inside, actually, let's put some gas in it, see, because it's pretty empty. So let's put some gas in it, prime the bulber, see if any gas comes into it and makes it basically work. Okay, I got the gas in here. It takes mix. How do you know if it's mix is if the cap is a gas tank with a little oil plus. That's how you know if it takes mix. And most things are like these are 2-cycle. The chances of releasing a 4-cycle, really, really rare. Okay, got some gas in there. Got a little safety thing on. Basically about full. Screw that crap on. And let's see if it gets any fuel in the primer. Here's something happening in there. Nothing. Each time when I prime it, I see. Okay. Look in the gas tank. Oh, something just squirt. The heck? Gas is squirting out of that. What the hell? This is weird. I've never seen this on a gas tank before. The only thing I did different was a thing in here. Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, I got it. I added one of these on. Maybe I gotta take that off. It was on here. I'm like, what? Why the hell is this on here? Let's stick that back down in there. Let's see if it primes now. Make sure you get most of the gas off your finger, or if you have gloves on. No gas is coming into it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the gas hoses around, because sometimes that happens, how they're on incorrectly, and it won't do anything if they are. And there's gas going right into it. Perfect. Sometimes if you have your things on incorrectly, that could happen. And now since we have gas into the primer, that's how you know that carburetor fuel going in and out with the air is really healthy. Make sure you have lots of compression, which in this case we have lots. Or another way to tell is if you take out these bolts, put this back on like that, you can feel the compression. In this case, it will not start because it has no spark. And this is just a kill switch right here. And there's our spark plug. Let's see about the inside of it. The spark plug is looking, I believe. Oh wait, I have no ratchet cylinder. For this engine, I'm using a 19 millimeter. So it's right over top of this, like that. Set your thing to off, and break that spark plug loose. Really, sometimes they're on just a little tight. You break them loose and hand spin them, just like what I'm doing. So you see there's a lot of carbon and stuff built on it. I'll show you guys how to clean it. For this, I'm going to be using 2+2 gum cutter to clean the spark plug. I don't have the real stuff to clean the spark plug. I only have this. So let's go down here and blast it. This stuff comes out really, really fast. So you gotta be really careful with it. If I can get the straw in it. You always gotta put the thing away from you when putting the straw on. And just like that. Then what I do is I, like that, twist it back and forth. It looks better. Doesn't really come off on your, or it doesn't really, if it doesn't go in your hand anymore, that means it's clean. And then the inside should be pretty clean. Anything around, I'd spray some on there into that. Clean around if there's any oil that spilled out or has leaked. See, it's nice and clean in there. Now let's put the spark plug back in. Actually, should always clean the top so it has like a really good connection. Clean the sides. So now it looks like basically brand new. And we have a NGK in it. This is the one that I got it with. I don't know if it came factory with it. Screw that in. Take your socket. This is hard because this is in the way and it's bending down on it. So that's why it's a little bit more of a pain to get it on. Make sure it's snug. You can strip these, so be very careful with them. And nice and strong and on there. That's how you service a spark plug. Coil, yeah, I'm waiting for it. It should be coming today. Make sure the recoil doesn't have any slack in it. In this case, it doesn't. Feels really good. And earlier today, I forgot to video it. The kill switch was falling apart. This piece was falling off. And it was broken, so I cut it, stripped it out, and put this new connector on there. So now it's a lot better. And if that ever falls off, you cannot turn the engine off. So it's really important to have that on there. Because if you ever have that problem and it comes off, you can always unplug the spark plug and it'll shut that down. Or if you just choke the machine. That's a couple of ways to turn it off. Or just let it run out of gas. One of those will turn the engine off eventually. Another thing to maintenance on your thing is the air filter. In this case, it is really wet. So, this isn't really going to do much, but just dry it off a little bit. Dry off in there. Make sure your choke works. Make sure inside of that is pretty clean. Then you put it back together. And bolt it on the right way, not the absolute wrong way. believe it goes in the top. No, it doesn't. It goes in the bottom. I've never seen one of these before. I'm gonna just clean this cover up. Well, do that. And you scrub it and see it gets rid of most oils and stuff. See, it cleans up really well with that. Okay, once that's cleaned up, or you could use like Spray 9 or Simple Green on it. That'll clean it up really well. Don't spray it on here because this, I believe, is flammable. Most things like this are flammable. So if you spray it on there and it backfires, you can catch it on fire and burn down your whole machine. Let's connect that back right on. You don't need it tight. That's how you service that. Let's clean up this cover. It's disgusting. Yeah, we don't need that in here. Goodbye. And if you ever do get a machine, and if it's really dirty, it's kind of hard to say if you should clean it first and then start to work on it, or if you should work on it to see if it's worth anything before cleaning it, and then it just wasted most of your time if it's bad. What I'd say on that is, I wouldn't clean it. I would make sure it works, at least spray some carb spray in the carburetor, see if it at least kicks over to something before putting all your time into it. See, the top's nice and clean. Oh, at least looks better. Bottom in here, it's really dirty. Let that soak in there for a few seconds. Then you can clean up the rest. This stuff really works. Really good for this. That stuff, it is really caked on. First some of this on there. It should come mostly off. Most of the time it comes off. Sometimes it doesn't. So well if it doesn't. Let's clean this pull start a little bit. It looks a little dirty. I just grab it. Better. That's how you clean that cover. Oops. Okay, let's clean up another one. We have this one over here. It is a HC152. This is a 150. Let's clean this big boy up. This one runs on half choke. It runs on half choke and revs up really good. What's the point of cleaning the carburetor? You could damage something in it and have a risk of the thing not even working at all. We just clean up the gas tank a little bit. Clean up this main cover to get a few extra bucks from it if you ever do sell it. I am selling this, so if you at least clean up a little bit more, you can get a few extra bucks from it. Because then it looks a little bit more presentable and will sell maybe a little bit faster. Alright, let's see about this side. That could use a little cleaning. See how much better it's looking, a little bit more shinier. Just like that. You can clean it a little bit. Get a little bit more money out of it. See on the side here, it's really dirty. Let's clean that up. Maybe sometimes remove the stickers. Like these stickers that are literally just peeling off and holding by a thread. Just yank those pieces of crap right off. There's literally no point in having it if it's just faded. It's just making this look way uglier. You try to get off at least whatever you can. That's what the paint's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like. That's how you know a machine is very old. Or been used quite a lot. Literally, that is really clean. Clean that up a little bit more. Okay, you see that difference right there? Pretty big difference. See my safety. It's not doing really safety things. I don't really know how to fix that though. Let me see. That one doesn't even have a safety. Safety is supposed to be prompted up more in the front like that. To be honest, it'll literally work without it. Whenever you go like that, it works. So this guy's all cleaned up, nothing wobbly on it. So from when I got all this stuff free, I got 3 hedge clippers, 1 Remax backpack blower that's actually sitting right there. You can see the top of it. 2 chainsaws and 1 sweeper steel thing. The brand is Steel, but and it worked for a little bit, and then now it doesn't work at all. It goes completely working to not working. I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. I can't get the carburetor off. So many problems with that damn thing. So for now, what we'll do is we'll just bolt this down. Because the thing's not coming for a while. Actually, I think it said it's coming tomorrow. So let's put these bolts here. It is missing some, but what needs to definitely be held down is that coil. This one had a good coil on it. It didn't run the best. So then what I did was, one of them had a bad coil. Took this good coil off, put it on the other one. Thing fired right up. Like, this one needs a coil? Okay, I'll buy one. $20 later on Amazon, I have a coil. Coming. If you guys ever wondered how to adjust a coil or set it properly, take a business card, any business card. I'm not going to show that because it has a name. And you would gap it against like that. Make sure the magnet is there. You gap it. Push the coil here out. I'll demonstrate for anyone that does not know how to do a coil. I'll use this bag coil. So how you do it is you put this on here. Just make sure the magnet is facing away. I believe they go on like that. So you put your bolts in. Then you would you'd screw it down. Just the wrong size. Yeah, wrong size. It's a 20. Alright, you bolt it down like this. Was it like stripping? It's even smaller? That's weird. It was a 15. Okay. So I bolt it down like that. Then you take your business card, put it in like that. Then what you do is you move your magnet. See the magnet's there. You push it up against. Make sure it's actually loose so it moves. You move your magnet. Move your magnet right against it. push on it as hard as you can. And you bolt it down like that. Now is how you gap it. Pretty unique. And that thing just stripped. What the heck size is it? Yeah, that thing fully stripped. If your bolts ever strip, like what just happened to me, get some channel locks. There's my channel locks. And what you would do is you would lock it. And you should be able to twist it. If it wasn't a pain. Will you come off already? Oh my God. There she goes. You could always drill it out, but that's no fun. And drilling it out, you can't use the bolt again. So I'm removing the bolt. Just make sure that's away. And that is how you remove it. Let's see if I can get the other one off without stripping it. Let's see if I use this. Is it 1/8? No. 7/64. See, that's what's originally fit in it. Doesn't. It's completely stripped. So. You can get this off. There she goes. I don't care if I mess up this coil. Don't forget it is bad. So I can care less how bad I damage it. I need to find some new bolts for this because these are the only two I had. God, how tight I put this. Okay, now it's off. Bye-bye, coil. Okay, so now since that's off, you see how these things really strip. If I can get it off. There we go. That's how they strip. They're really bad. They can't be used anymore. So just throw the suckers over there. Yeah, and that's basically it for that. So that guy's getting down here. Oh, I need your guys' help because I have a chainsaw. This big boy over here. Oh my God, I spent like almost 40 or literally probably an hour on this chainsaw. So, oh my God, the choke just fell off. I spent 40 minutes on the stand choke and it just fell right off. I don't get these machines. Okay, so it runs, but you have to keep a really high throttle on it. If you just let it idle, it'll die. So, I don't know how to fix it. I cleaned it, and it still wouldn't do anything. But it's like one of those professional ones because it has this hook. And we'll probably yank off soon. I don't know how to fix it. I gave it a card plane. I even adjusted the idle set screw. Raised the higher and it still would die. It needs a really good rev for it to work. I don't know what's wrong with it. Comment down below, guys. And I'll do that to this chainsaw to see if it will work again. Sometimes when I start it, I don't need to rev it or anything. But as soon as I start it, I need to rev it immediately. You guys can comment down below. I'll try all of your comments on this piece of junk. It is a Echo CS9400. You guys can help out on this. I will love you guys. Here's my backpack blower, guys. This is a Red Max. What the next model? ABZ 8560. And this girl, it was missing a blower tube, so I got one of these big boys for her. But if you guys ever run into a problem and your goddamn plant is just not that long, combine two together. Now I have two. This thing's never gonna come off for life. And yeah, now my blower tube. But the stupid idiots on Amazon that were selling this goddamn thing didn't have the handle. So now I have to waste another freaking $30 for a freaking handle. And then for my restarter coil, yeah, I believe it's called restart coil. Puller restarter thing. I don't think it comes with bolts. Well, I don't have any bolts for it. I think it's just only the coil or the restart pull system thing that comes with it. So, if that is true, I gotta waste another freaking $20 on bolts for this big boy. This thing runs really great, really smooth. It's missing one of these damn things because people just like to tinker with these things and yank them right off. I got this free with a bunch of other stuff, and when I got it free, you won't believe this air filter. Clean as hell. Look at this damn thing. Nice and clean. It's like brand new. Then the inside, pretty simple. Just these breather holes. Actually, this is a really genius. Oh, I didn't even know how to pre-filter. And it's filled with dirt. I wouldn't run that really great. Well, dirt in there. That's a pre-filter. I'm glad I had a pre-filter. This goes on top. I'll show you guys how these things work. So it has one of those filters. That's the main filter. And then this goes up in here. And these two whole things right here, these are the intake. And it connects these pipes right here. It sucks in, goes through this filter, that filter, and goes right into the intake of the carb. So you should always have these things really clean for best running results. I'm gonna go blow this off with the air compressor. Make sure this is freaking covered. I see all these morons, they blow this thing out with like freaking 200 pounds of PSI, and they have these things freaking open carbs basically. Make sure these are always shut so no debris goes in it. Let's go, I'll show you guys how to clean this thing. I'm loaded with 100 PSI. I'll show you guys how to clean this. Basically, that's all you do. You just go around in circles like that, and it cleans it. It's a lot dirtier on that side. I don't know why, but. That's a side-by-side of dirtiness. Dirtier, cleaner. I'll put it right here. That's this side. It's leaking right there. You never want to point down. It has nowhere to go. Point up like that. It has somewhere to go. To the other side. You see how much cleaner that's supposed to look? That's a really big difference. Like, really, really big. Like, that is really dirty. So you just gotta work it back and forth. That's one way to save like about $20 in filters. It's just by cleaning it like that, simply. And that's all you gotta do. Clean your damn filters. Let's go install it. Okay, now let's get back here. Now make sure you gotta put it in the side that it comes out of. So you see the divots are right there. Nice divots, so it goes in like that. Then you put it back on. Actually, let's clean this other filter. No, it's not the dirtiest. It's always good to clean your stuff. Okay, get this big boy out. I know, like, nothing was gonna come out of this. So that thing's all clean. Let's go back to the blower. So, one of my air intakes on my thing are broken, so it moves. So what we'll do is, you see, this side's been used a lot more because this intake's not broken. I'm gonna flip it like that. So the dirty side's on the intake that doesn't really work as well. But you gotta make sure these intakes are not all clogged up. Let's go clean that out, actually. Okay, cleaned out those with just blew some pressed air in it. Make sure that's on the dirtier side, the used side. Okay, let's screw this thing back on. And that is really how you service your air cleaners. And keeping them basically maintenance. The reason why this side is not really working is because that bolt's not in. But I stripped out that bolt because I was trying to tighten it and I did too much. Did you know on these things, since I am a new Red Max owner, right there, I thought this was choke and now was run, but I'm stupid. That is choke, that's run. And did you know the primer bulb is actually under the whole entire carb? I never knew that until I looked right there on that. Freaking these hidden crap on these things. Really bouncy too. I like that because this thing vibrates like a lot. If you see my videos of me just letting this thing free spin. Oh my god, these things spin. Let's make sure there's no mice nest up in here. Let's take out these bolts. How many bolts are there? 1, 2, 3. Only 4 bolts holding this. And let's see what it looks like. Okay. Let's get these bolts out of here. I'm using the Milwaukee Surge M18. I love this damn thing. Freaking, it's not mine, but it is really, really awesome. I love it. Okay, remove the cover. You see all the dust and stuff build up in here. Let's, actually, I was gonna check for spark. Should we really check for spark, even though we know the thing runs? I don't know. Let's just check for spark. Why not? So it is yellow. Bingo! Let's zap this thing off the impact. Can't fit. You always gotta use things. So stupid. Does this thing have to come off? So This whole entire thing needs to come off just so I can use impact. That is actually so stupid. Come on, I was lazy. But they easily break off, and they're easy to get to. All right, let's see. Wait, how bad? 3, 2, 1. Really dry. Like really dry. All right. Let's see how it rotates over. I know it rotates pretty good. Just want to make sure. Well, actually, we can put this air box back on. Okay. Let's take that. Okay. I think it's red to rotate. Yep. Let's see. That's compression. You never want to just, if you're doing this, just slam on it, it'll wreck your drill. See? That's why you never want to do that. Let's test for spark. See how good we have it. You always want to make sure your spark plug is grounded to some piece of metal. Let's kill the lights and then see if we can see the spark. It's going to happen about right there. I'm not seeing any actually. It's pretty weird. I guess it wasn't touching. Let's touch it over again. Maybe it just wasn't getting a good touch. These dang things will actually hold. That'd be pretty nice. Okay, we're moving it right there. Alright. I saw a spark. Come here. You're right here. And look directly right at that thing.
It's stuck.
Alright, are you aiming right at it?
This?
Right there. So let's pivot you over, guys. Oh, you guys are too far over. Alright, there we go. You guys will see spark right there. Should. Let me know if you see it. You guys don't see spark? It's very low spark. Here, I'll take this out.
I can put it.
Hold it right there. Hold it right here. Yeah, you should be able to see. Should be able to see spark right there. All right.
Yo, I want
Again?
to. Yeah, do it again.
Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Good. Yeah, that's the spark on this thing. On phone it doesn't seem that bright, but actually it is really bright.
I could see it on my eyes. But let me put
So
this
that's
back.
the spark that it makes while it's running. Alright, so we put the spark plug back on, tighten down. Let's throw this freaking thing back on. This is a kind of good idea, how they have that, but it just makes it even harder to get it back on. Let's zap you back on with the impact. Who likes the impact? Me. Impact's nice and loud and disturbs the neighbors. Who wouldn't like it? You don't want to over tighten it because you could probably strip it. Me, I'm just putting these things on. Nice and easy. And that is not lined up. Let's just shift you over. Right. Oh, come on. There we go. It was bent over on something. And the last one's on the very bottom. Right down under here. A spot that I could not get. Fingers can't even get in it, but at least the impact can. Okay, that's how you check for spark on a Red Max backpack blower. Pretty simple and easy. Cover's nice and no dirt gets in it. Really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like the impact. If you guys ever want this tripod that I use that raises and lowers, this is not a sponsor, but
It's called this app.
it is called Flip, I believe.
This one.
Right
Right
there.
there. That one.
Flip.
And-
It is really nice because you can get lots of coupons if you invite people off. You can invite people and you get some coupons off of your price that you get.
And you can get all these things. I just got all this.
And you get some pretty cool things if you buy from them. So here's the thing that I was using. This cranks it up. This lowers it.
It's all gaming
Then
stuff.
this locks it.
Skateboards.
This will pivot it up and down, locks it. You loosen this, it pivots left and right. Tip it to phone like this. Pretty nice. You want landscape, you do it like that.
Just get one of
This is
these,
super
guys.
nice. Folds down easily.
You should get one of these.
Pull her down like that. It seems really strong if you want tilted, like that. Really simple and easy to do.
You should get one of these.
What I really like, I've never seen on a tripod before, at least not this cheap, is one of these levers that raises it and lowers it. I really like that because you're fine tuning something like this.
And this, you could turn this.
I really like that feature. This is really cool. Thanks, Flip, for this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video on this Red Max and that other freaking Echo thing that needs a coil. See you guys in my next video.
Bye.